You guys have always been asking me where I get my wallpapers. Like, it's frequently the #1 suggested search result under my name, has been for years, so now we've put them all in one place. It's called Panels, and it's finally live in the App Store, both on iOS and on Android. Feels really good to be able to say that. So if you're wondering where the wallpaper on these phones in the review came from, Panels. If you're wondering where the wallpaper in the last video came from, Panels. Matter of fact, almost all of the wallpapers on the devices and in backgrounds you've seen in my videos for the past year have all come from Panels, which is pretty sick. We have a bunch of awesome artists over there that we are splitting profits with 50-50, and there's already a ton of great collections of art and much more incoming. And we have some pretty big plans for this thing. So it's starting off as a wallpaper app now. I don't want to overpromise too much, but it's going to be pretty consistently improving over time, which is part of the reason why we're offering a subscription to support it. So go pick it up now.
Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about somebody that we've never talked about here on the channel before, and that is none other than Marques Brownlee. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm a fan of him, and I'm also not really a hater. However, over the past couple of days, I've heard that he's released an app. This is called Panels, and it seems like a cool little app. I mean, you get some wallpapers on your phone or whatever, and these are wallpapers that he says that people have been asking him about for years, and I think it's cool to have all those in like one spot and to have some other ones kind of thrown in there. That is until you realize there's a $50 a year subscription just for the color orange. Right. Now, like, I gotta be honest, the good thing about this situation is Marquese's response overall. It's honestly refreshing to see a creator of that size not try to deflect valid criticisms and get on their high horse and stroke their own ego, especially for a product that he developed and people have to pay for, and especially one that people are roasting the absolute hell out of right now, and rightfully so, which actually brings me to my first criticism, and that is, why would I, as a future customer, want to pay $50 for a yearly subscription to a service that offers things that I can really just get for free online, and arguably at a better quality? And now I hear what some of you might be saying. The app is already free, and the fact that you only have to watch a couple of ads to get the picture that you want is how the app actually works. And yeah, I get that, but why on earth would I actually sit there and watch 4 ads in a row when I can literally look up the color orange in 4K on the internet? And it's free. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the guy for trying some ambitious project of his. I'm sure it's something that he's been wanting to do for a long time, but this is why I felt like it would have been better for him to just do a soft launch and kind of keep it on the DL. That way he can talk to the people who support him the most and get the most constructive feedback before he actually goes public. Another thing that I've seen people not really like on Twitter as much is that he made a 2-minute ad just to try and sell us a product that isn't really needed all that much. Now granted, I feel like he's sort of doing better than other wallpaper apps that I've downloaded in the past, and yes, I've downloaded other wallpaper apps in the past, let's get over it. However, I feel like his app was constructed in and of itself to please his fans, which is all well and good, but if that's the case, he should only really promote it to them and not to everybody else. As I said before, you kind of keep it on the down low and kind of talk to your core audience about it, because those are the people who are actually searching online for your background. Now, like in my general experience with these wallpaper apps, I feel like what draws me in originally is the actual pictures being advertised, but then obviously the whole paywall thing kind of makes me delete the app completely. And I know that these subscriptions can really get expensive. Honestly, I don't really know why that is. It could just be because of the artist that's making them, and because there's so many artists, they have to like split the revenue and things like that. Hell, I've even seen them get as expensive as $100 a year. And obviously I don't think I need to tell you why that's a bad idea. Honestly, if I do, just start burning your wallet immediately. However, another one of my favorite parts about this whole situation are the comments on Twitter and under his comment section. So I thought I'd do a mini ranking of some of the best ones that I've seen so far. So in at the number 5 spot, no one's paying $50 a year for a regular wallpaper app, little bro. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt that little bro part, but the reason why I have this to start off the list is simply because of all the comments under it, like this one by Grim. It's also supporting the artists that can contribute. Some people can, some people can't. Just like everything else in life, I got it just to support. Yeah, because the color orange really needs so much support. Got it. In at number 4, and I really hate to do this because this is the comment directly under the first one, but it's by Dre00, and he literally quotes Marques Brownlee from like 8 years ago, saying golden rule number 1 on the internet, never charge for something that was already free. I really like this one because it actually says the date and time, but at the same time I'm really confused because I don't really know if this is the time that he posted this. Like, sure, yeah, I get the date, but the time is kind of crazy to me. It also kind of reminded me of something else about the situation. Obviously we've all fallen victim to our own words at one point or another, but I feel like it's particularly cringe for a bigger creator just because it's for everyone else to see. And the reason why I bring this up is because if I remember anything about Marques Brownlee, it's that a couple of months ago he was in hot water for reviewing a product that in and of itself was shitty, but him titling the video as one of the worst products I've ever reviewed up until now was really what was grinding people's gears. I don't know, I just kind of find it funny that that title then kind of applies to his app now, and it seems that a lot of other people are agreeing with that. Anyways, third on the list is by Scottish Fanta, and they said that the update is so incremental that people are just ignoring the phone and talking about the app instead. That is 100% true, and I feel like the comments are only going to get worse for Marques because historically his iPhone videos have been the best performing ones, or one of the best performing ones on his channel so far that I can see on his most popular tab. Once again, I'm not really a fan, so don't come after me in the comments. And now finally for the top 2 spots, realistically you could really switch these ones around and I really wouldn't have a problem with it, but number 2 is by IC5474 and they literally list all the things that you could buy with $50. Honestly, there's way more here, but some of the things include a new air fryer, electric toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, a deodorant stick, a 24 pack of Red Bulls, 30 hot dogs from Costco, 1 terabyte of storage, 120 rolls from Texas Roadhouse, that's honestly why I made it on the list, and 30 gallons of water. Like I said before, there's way more that could be on a list like this, but for now, it's in the green. And finally at number 1, if you were listening to the video at all, you would have known this was coming already. That's right, it's the raindrop, it's the color orange. I specifically like how this tweet is actually quote tweeting the promotional image for the actual app, and honestly when I first saw it I just kind of burst out laughing, so yeah, it's number 1. Honestly, if you ask me, I just feel like $50 a year, which sort of equates to around $4 a month, is way too much to be paying for pictures online that you could actually just get for free, which honestly is why this whole project should have been kept on the down low. And like I said, he should have just waited until he got more feedback to actually go public with it. However, I said this before and I'll say it again, it's very refreshing to see a popular YouTuber address comments so calmly, especially the ones that are actually just flaming him. Like this comment right here by Shad. Bro, your innovation that you bought the market was a wallpaper app. LMAO, a wallpaper app. Marquese then responds very calmly by saying, dog, the target market for this is insanely small. Yeah, I wonder why. Most people don't download a wallpaper app. This is for those who have been asking. If you're not into it, don't worry about it. Now, I much rather that response than something like, say, I don't know, Logan Paul or KSI would be doing, but that's just me. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. If you want more content similar to this, hit that subscribe button. And remember, Creator is the best song in Minecraft ever. See you later.